Hi there, it's Mary from stampingmary.stampingup.net. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're making a mini matchbox and I'm featuring some of the beautiful translucent florals paper that is it's an online exclusive for Stampin' Up at the moment, so it's not in any of the catalogues. I've put a link in the description bar below. It coordinates beautifully with the translucent florals bundle. The paper is all 12 by 12. Look at that beautiful piece of paper right there. That's the one that we're using today. Berry Burst, Parakeet Party, Calypso Coral, really, really pretty colours. We've also got in here, what else have we got? A Pretty Peacock, which is what we're going to be using today as well. Lovely colours. There's another one. They're very subtle. This one's so pretty. So one side is floral and the other side is a solid colour. So here's another one of them. So pretty. Love it. Look at that beautiful Pretty Peacock on the other side. Such pretty colours. And yeah, this is a very easy little box we're going to make using Berry Burst. So a piece of Berry Burst, and this measures 6 inches by 3. A strip of that lovely designer series paper, and this measures what does this one measure? 2.5 by 6. And is it 2.5, or did I make it slightly bigger? No, it's actually 1 3/4 by 6. I made it a slightly wider piece. And then a little scrap of Parakeet Party for these little leaves, which we're going to die cut. So let me go ahead and get this one done. We're just going to bring in the Simply Scored, not the Simply Scored, I'm just going to use my trimmer to do the scoring. I've put all of these dimensions below, by the way, so if you want to make this little box, you've got them right there, easy to find. So on that lot, on the portrait side, so on the narrow side, we're going to score at 2.5. Okay, and then flip it around and do the same thing again on the other side, 2.5. Pop it round to the landscape side and score it at 2. 2.5. 4.5. and 5. And then with our little wrap piece, our designer series paper, we're going to score that at, on the, doesn't look quite straight. So it was 1 3/4, that's not straight. Here we go. On the long side, we're going to score this paper at, let me just double check my dimensions here, 2, 2.5, 4.5, and 5. So the same as the box. It doesn't look, that paper does not look like it's straight, however. It doesn't look like it's cut straight. I'm going to get another piece because I don't feel like that's going to do justice to our little box. Let's just fix that up, shall we? So it is 1 3/4 inches. You can make it 2 if you want to, but 1 3/4 should be fine. 1 3/4 by 6. Okay. That looks much better. I don't know what happened there, but anyway. Let's score that one again at 2. 2.5. 4.5. and 5. Okay, that's better. Okay, fold and burnish all of those score lines. So with your box, you've got a wider piece down here and a narrower piece up the top, so that the wider piece down here is going to be the bottom of the box, and that's the piece that will fold over up there. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut these two little pieces out here. So grab your snips. Just going to cut either side of that score line to make that little tab, both sides. Right, just notching them in. Okay. And the same up here. And then we're going to cut away this piece right here. So at the top where the smaller score marks are, we're just going to cut that one away. Okay, so that's that bit done. So basically what happens is we're going to adhere adhesive onto these small tabs here. They will fold up, and then we'll put some adhesive on this one, and that will fold up. So I'll fold in the two we're going to put adhesive onto. So that's going to go in there. I have to always remember that one goes at the back. Right, so here and here. So the two little ones, let's do that now. I'm going to use my silicone mat. I always find it easier when I'm putting adhesive on, and then we're going to put some on here as well. So let me just fold that one up first. So fold up that small tab, fold in that small tab, okay, and then we're going to put adhesive here as well. I'm using my Stampin' Seal Plus. Any adhesive will do. And then that folds up so that this seam is at the back of the little matchbox. I love making these. They're really easy to make, and you can put cute little after dinner mints or little small chocolate treat. You know what, it would fit if it was small enough as a little mini sewing kit as well, which would be a nice cute gift. And that just folds in like that and it comes over, and then our wrap will go around the outside. So just very gently burnish those score marks we made on our designer series paper. Don't go too crazy with it, or you may rip your paper. And then it just wraps around like that, so it gives us a nice good good closing on it. And I always like to do it at the back, close it at the back. All right, so I'm just going to put a little bit of tape down here. The front, so not too tight that you can't get that off, but just firm enough so it sits, keeps it closed. So if you want a little bit less, you can make that 1.5. I just wanted a little bit more paper on there, so that will slide on and off the little box. Now I'm going to bring in my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine to die cut those two little leaves. These are from the Translucent Floral dies. I've put a link to that as well in the description bar below. And I'm using this colour because it just ties in with the rest of the coordinate. It coordinates with these colours, so I'm using Pretty Peacock. I keep wanting to call it Parakeet Party, and it's Pretty Peacock. So just cutting those both out. No stamping for this one. going to grab in my bone folder. And just do that so that they sit up a little bit. I don't know if you can tell. That's what I've done there. All right. Whoops. That little one doesn't want to. And I'm actually going to adhere them with a little glue dot right now. I'm just going to adhere that one onto there so they're ready. Come on. There we go. So just at the top like that. You won't see that bit because the ribbon will be over it. All right, and then set the top. Yep. I'm just going to use another glue dot. Yeah. And then pop them on the corner there like that. This is the trio of ribbon. This is Bubble Bath. My favourites. My favourite of all the new colours that have come in with Stampin' Up. This is definitely, Bubble Bath is definitely my favourite. And I love this ribbon. It ties so pretty. And it's got the little silver edge at the underneath it. It's just beautiful ribbon. Let's see if we can just get a nice ribbon here to tie. There we go. You know, when you do these ribbons off camera, they go perfect first time, right? There we go. Look, I could fuss with this ribbon all day, but we'll just get it looking cute. Here we go. A bit more. I think that will do. You get the idea when it comes to doing ribbon, right? And that's all there is to it. Just a very, very simple little matchbox, mini matchbox. But really the star of the show is that beautiful paper. Absolutely gorgeous. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me, Stamping Mary, that's MERRY @gmail.com. I've put a link in the description bar below to all the products I've used. Thanks again for watching and have a good day.